On elections tonight, it's the city by the sea that's really getting seen for its political awakening. In Seaside, the city's plastered with campaign signs. That campaigning there, compared to other cities on the peninsula, has really gotten intense.
You can't go around the city without seeing the streets being repaired, potholes being filled.
Seaside Mayor Ian Oglesby tells me during his short tenure, he feels he's managed to move the city forward. His platform now focusing on economic development with proposed mixed-use projects in and around Fort Ord, or like the Ascent project underway on Obama Way. Earlier this year, Seaside, like cities across the U.S., saw an uprising and demonstrations and calls for police reform. Among the crowds was city councilman and mayoral candidate John Wizard.
When there are hungry kids and seniors, and there's such a great need in our community for relief programs, if one program, one service within the city eats up almost half the budget, that's a good place to start looking.
Wizard came under fire after proposing a motion to transfer $1 million from the police budget to put towards community support services. However, reallocating those police dollars was voted down. Both candidates in City Hall now proposing to fund youth programs. Their approach, though, is what makes them so different.
And so to take that $500,000 out of our reserve fund, it was a 3-2 vote, and Councilmember Wizard voted against it.
Wizard's approach to reduce the police budget was so alarming to some in Seaside, they started a Recall Wizard petition.
While a lot of people would say that some of my comments are divisive, I would push back on that and say that my comments are appropriate in that I'm fostering a debate that was otherwise unheard.
In this race, there's also a third candidate who has not served in an elected position. The Army vet and IT manager sees that to his advantage.
I've lived all over the world. I was born in Panama, raised in Costa Rica. My mom's Costa Rican. I speak fluent Spanish. So what I see in this area is that there is a absolute melting pot of ideas, of nationalities, of races, of beliefs, and I love it.
Joseph Smith says he's for examining the police budget and questioning if they're overfunded, yet says the department should never have to sacrifice. He himself isn't willing to sacrifice anything in this election either. Smith is well aware in this campaign he's taking votes away from the two more established opponents.
Like I said, the human trafficking.
His Twitter account is visible with the hashtag QAnon, a conspiracy movement that vilifies Democrats, accusing them of being part of a child sex trafficking ring.
I do. I absolutely consider it a conspiracy. Something that can be neither proved nor disproved is a conspiracy.
For Mayor Oglesby, he's not entertaining the topic. He's focused, he says, on a vision for Seaside, but says being mayor is about getting the job done day in and day out.
I like the road to reality.
All candidates we talked to say that they are putting their efforts in closing the digital divide. That's on their list of priorities. And of course, we have much more on the Seaside mayoral candidates, including campaigning contributions. And of course, you could always head to our website for other local races.